Okay, dear friends, welcome back. Today I'd like to continue our series of Vulnhub. The virtual machine would be Corrosion 2. I will put the link into the description section below so that you can download the image. Before we begin today's video, if you don't mind to subscribe to my channel, I do appreciate your help and support. So now let's get started. To save time, I have already imported the virtual machine image into the virtual box. So now we can enter into the Kali Linux. As you can see, I have already identified the IP address of the virtual machine as 252. I also did the map scanning. I did the scene scan, the version scan, script scan, and comprehensive scan by specifying the option of -p-. From the map scanning results, as you can see over here, the three open ports. The first one is 22, which is running SSH surface. Also, the actual version information, including the exact version number, is displayed over here. Of course, as we know, this version of SSH doesn't have any vulnerability what we can exploit. The second one is 80, which runs HTTP surface, and the 8080, which is also running HTTP surface. Okay, so I think what we are going to do next is to do some immersion for the 80 port and 8080. Let's open up our browser. Let's put the IP address of the virtual machine. And let's refresh, and this is the default page. And also you can check the source code. You will not find anything useful. And also you can check whether this site has robots file, but not found. So I think now we need to do some immersion, like use 2 Nikto. But I can tell you we cannot find so much information from the port 80, and at the same time we can open up another port which is 8080. So we can do some jobs at the same time. So as you can see, this is the Tomcat, and also we can go to the manage app. But we need to provide the username and password. So I think at this point, because I remember there is one module which you can attempt to crack the password and username for the Tomcat manager. So now let's open up our Metasploit. Okay, and we can search the Tomcat manager, and we can use this module. Show options and set the remote host as 252. Excuse me. And also, of course, for the up port, we just leave it as 8080. And I think the target URI, I think this is, we do not need to change this. If we can, yeah, you can check the URL of the Tomcat manager, which is the same as this one. So we don't need to change this configuration or field. So now I think we just run, and this module will try to enumerate some common usernames and passwords for the Tomcat manager, but unfortunately for this virtual machine, this module will not work. So maybe we can go back to our yeah, go back to, oh, not this one. Maybe we can exit and also okay, and then I can Nikto again. Some terminals. What you have seen is when I did this virtual machine for the first time. But I think for the 80 port we cannot find anything useful. I don't want the video so long, so I just like to pass this stage. Of course, you can use like GoBuster to do some more direct immersion for the 80 port, but I will not do that here. And go back to our 8080. Now we can quit the Metasploit. At this time, we need to do some immersion for the 8080 also. And as you can see, there is one file. The file name is backup. Of course, we need to retrieve or download this file, which is very simple. We just use wget and specify the IP address 8080 backup. Yeah, no problem. And then we can decompress this file. But this is passwords protected. We need to use the John the Ripper to crack the password. But before we do that cracking, we need to convert this file into the hash, which can be cracked by John the Ripper. And this will be using the zip2 John. And backup hash. Okay, no problem. And then we can use the John the Ripper. It just autocomplete and then replace by our. Yeah, I think because I did it earlier, so we just show the result. Oh. So the password is this one. Okay, we can make a copy and paste in here. Now we can unzip this file. Yeah, we have already retrieved all files inside this compressed file or document. We can list, and there's some files like XML files, but the only useful file for us is this one. We can cat tomcat XML, and as you can know, we got the username and also the password. We can make a copy. Okay, and then we need to log in to the manager, admin, and password. Oh, not the admin, manager, and the password. Maybe make a copy again. Manager and password. What happened? Or maybe admin? Admin. Yeah, no problem. So this is the Tomcat manager, And now what we can do, we can upload the var file, WR file, and then we can get the reverse shell. So, but of course, we firstly we need to generate the WAV file, and this file can help us to get the reverse shell, and we need to use the ms vulnhub, and so okay, I need to select the Java and also reverse, because the MSF Vulnhub can support so many payloads, and we can use this one. Okay, we can make a copy, and we can MSF Vulnhub sorry, and then can paste in here, and we need to specify the IP address of the local host or Kali Linux, and also the local port to 555, and the file type is WR, and we can name to the rev WR, and then after this file is generated, and then we can upload by this function. We can browse, go to our working directory, and then can select the rev and deploy, and then we can use the Metasploit console, and we can use the exploit mount handler and set the payload to our this one. This should be the same as the type of the payload just now we created, and then we can show options, set the local host to our Kali Linux, set the local port to 555, and let's run. And now we can visit this file, and we got the Metasploit session, and shell ID, which Python 2 is not installed. Okay, and go to the home directory and go to the first user, but the permission denied, and go to the second one. CD Randy. We got the first flag here, and also there is a file called note, and he said, Randy, this is your system administrator. Hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to let you know that I changed your permissions for your home directory, so you won't be able to remove all other files for now. I will change these permissions later on. But it means that also for this file, we cannot remove it, and also we cannot go to the SS directory. No, permission denied. But we go back. Also, we can cat the version of kernel. Yeah, this is the very latest version of Ubuntu. So what can we do? And we try use the same password for the user, not CD. Switch user to yeah, and we can paste the password in here, and we can make to become bash, Okay, now, and also we can check the sudo, but now, and we also can also we can check, we can check whether there is any command which has SUID bit. Yeah, this file, this command, look, and if we go to this website GTF Ombins, this website will tell us how to do. Oh, not the sudo. Yeah, this one. So this command will allow us to read some privileged files like shadow file, and we can. So this would be, because we have already got the password file, and now we want to read the shadow file. Okay, and then we can we can make a copy and go to the files. Look, yeah, we got we retrieve the content of shadow file, and now the next thing for us, we need to crack the password for the user Randy. So we can make a copy of this line, and maybe here we can save into our working directory, name to Randy shadow, save. And also we have already got the password file, right? And we can just copy this line. We don't want other lines, and we can save into the working directory, name to Randy password file. And now we can open up another tab, list. Yeah, we got the shadow file and also the password file, and then we can use unshadow to combine the Randy password file, Randy shadow file. But I think I can tell you, if we use the UU word list like ROQ, this will spend a very long time to crack it. To save time, we can assume the Randy use the password which contains the username or Randy. So we can grab Randy and from the user ROQ to the dict. We can check the how many, and then we can use the unshadow Randy pass file, Randy shadow file to the txt, and then we can use the John the Ripper. And this time we do not use the ROQ, we just use the small one or custom dictionary, and to crack the password, because I have done it before. So we just show the password. Yeah, the password is this one. And now we can, maybe we can switch the user to Randy and paste in here. Now we can sudo we can run this line of command. But if you check the permission of this file, we cannot make a change to this file. And also we can cut the content of this Python script. This Python script will import this module and and use this module to do some to run some task like encoding the base64. And we can go to the user lib Python and now for this module we have permission to write change. So maybe I'm not sure whether we can use nano. No, maybe we can SSH to the virtual machine, but I need to remove the cached keys and log in again, and we can make a copy. So the password is, where is my password? Where is my password? Where? I need to make a note. I should, here. Make a copy to back up this password. We successfully log into the target via SSH. And now we can go to the, maybe we just nano use lib Python, and we can import OS, and then we can run not this one, OS system bin bash. Okay, right, and quit, and then we can sudo again, password, paste in here, and now we can run the whole command, but we need to use sudo. We can input anything. Oh, nano Python. I put the wrong system. So I miss another S. I think this time should be okay. And we just make a copy. Hopefully we can get the root. Now we successfully got the root shell and got the root flag here. Okay, that's all I'd like to demonstrate in this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.